What's up? So how you doing today? Jeff Williams here, and in this video we're going to look at how to really nail the intro lead to Althea. There's a technique we need to get it right, and at the end of this I'll give you a way to get that sound even better, but first let's give it a listen. So to really get this sound and to get a lot of this stuff that moves really fast, we need to do a thing called hybrid picking, and that is just using our pick and using our fingers as well, just our middle and ring finger. And to do that, you gotta just practice. You can just practice any old string like this with the middle if you've never done this before. You can really just practice anything at all. Just get used to it at first if you've never done this. Maybe play an A, you know, go like this. Allows us to play more notes faster than having to move the pick around when the notes are really spread out. And the intro has a lot of spread out notes that you just can't actually get with just the pick, because you know you hit all those strings in between. We can't have that with this particular lick or part. I shouldn't say lick. We also get a different sound too. You know, notice the sound of this, especially if you really kind of. You can really pop it like that. But you can do a little with the pick too, but a little easier, I think, with the finger to get under there. So if you have never done this before, really, stop the video now and really just get used to that, because this is what we're gonna need to move forward. So to look at that first part, we're sliding up, basically just going like this. Climbing up to the B, but going this way. We're sliding into this one, and then playing it with the finger. And then this one, I think I may have put in the tab this, but we can play this string. Doesn't even really matter too much. It's the same sound, right? So muted though, and that gives us a little pop, especially when they pop that note too, the A before it. So, and then a B flat or A sharp, whatever you want to call it. And then we're into that B, the B minor there, so. And then we're outlining it. And there's not an exact way that you need to do this. I've never really analyzed the video watching Jerry do anything. There's probably other videos out there of people teaching this, doing it different ways, but just remember, try out different options and try out your own thing, whatever works. Best for you. I'm not even sure, Jerry, I forget, he was missing one of his fingers on his right hand. Actually, if you know, tell me in the comments down below. I should really know this, but I believe it was his ring finger, right, that he cut off when he was young, chopping wood or something, right? So he's probably, if he's using his fingers at all, he's using just the middle, I would imagine, because it's a little tough to get the same kind of effect and pop with the pinky. But just try out your own thing. This is just kind of how I play it, and it kind of works for me. So I'm using the pick and the fingers there, and then it's going to an A, but it's playing this A really quick. And then it does it again. So middle finger and then ring and pick, playing the outer parts of the A, goes up to this little sus note real quick, and then does it again. This is the type of thing that you want to really isolate each part. If you want to really get this crisp and clear and get it down, just don't think about practicing the whole thing through. Just practice one little tiny thing at a time, like this. Yeah, just do that over and over. And when you feel ready, add that part there, Because there's a lot going on. If you're using the fingers with all this, this has got a lot going on. And then we're gonna go. Messing around with an E. So really we're just taking taking all these little pieces of the chord and moving them around, these little embellishments, and that's all it is. You know, it's not like it's this, you know, melody he's playing. It's just outlining the chords with these little embellishments and a lot of space between it and a certain kind of pop, you know. And then, yeah, the second time through, he just kind of hits the E, lets it rest, you know, just little pieces of it, and keeps climbing back into that, you know, B minor like that. Now, if you have trouble with some of these things, again, try it in isolation, but still, if it's tough, we can take some things out, like say that A right here before the A. We can just take that out and go. So it would sound like this. Oops. And it's like, maybe not quite the same effect, but it's a lot easier. It's just that extra A is a really fast thing. So if it's troublesome for you, just think about, you know, reducing some of the notes that are in there and still get the main, you know, notes of each chord, and it'll sound fine. It's no big deal, right? Make it your own. That's what we're all about here, right? Make it your own. So what can we do to take it to the next level, make it sound even better? A very subtle technique thing, but if you're especially not used to fingerstyle, actually, even if you are used to fingerstyle, we want to make sure we really follow through with the fingers. So don't just go super small, but really, when I play like this note right here, this A, I'm not just going to go like this, but I'm going to go all the way through, so I'm literally going into the palm of my hand. Think about with, you know, playing baseball or tennis, the racket, you don't swing the racket and stop when you hit the ball or stop when you hit the bat and the ball. You fall all the way through because it gives you more strength, it's more natural motion, and it actually allows you to direct where you want the ball to go more. And with something like tennis, it allows you to add your spin and things like that much better, and it's a more natural motion. So same thing here. We don't want to use energy to stop it. We want to follow through. It seems backwards because you're making a bigger, more exaggerated motion, but it's actually faster because you're not stopping yourself. You're just going through, and it gives you a better tone too because you're following through. So think of that same analogy of just like baseball or tennis, following through, or golf too, or, you know, so many things. So whenever you practice this stuff, or even if it's just full-on fingerstyle stuff, really make sure the fingers go all the way through, follow through. It's gonna make a much, much better sound. I'm gonna really make that a habit and make it a part of your fingerstyle or hybrid picking technique, all right? So there's another tool in your toolbox. Have fun, and I'll see you in the next video.